Hello, this is our third tutorial for the Magic Cube Prof app. As you see, we have here our file open, and we will now start to demonstrate how a usual common Magic Cube problem can be solved with this app. We start by merging, and this means we have now a completely randomly generated magic cube, and we want to solve it in a hopefully very systematically way. You can start, or I start always with a special color at the top that makes the subject slightly more understandable, and so I start here with the white color at the top. You can choose every color you want to have, but I start with the white color. You see now we have here at the back side, I show it here again, but you can also see in the mirror at the back side the green column, and here we have now the blue column, and now we have here the red one. Oh, that's simple. And we only have to put in the orange one, and that is this here. Now these four border cubes are now correct, and we can turn this white color to the bottom. The next step is now to fill in these two cubes, and they must have the color red and green. Well, we look for those two cubes. Here's the border color, red and green, and we look for the, where is it? This is down here, and we look for the corner with the colors red and green and white, of course, and we have that down here. So how do we start? Well, if we put this upward, then we have these two colors here, red and green, and over there red and green. That is this one here at the top. You see this here, yes? Now we turn this so that the red color is here, and then we can make this movement, and now we have this inserted at the correct position. Well, that was simple, wasn't it? We continue in a similar way, exactly in the same way, I would say. That is, we have now here the orange-blue, and here the blue-orange. We turn this here and insert those two cubes here, the border cube and the corner cube, and so this is already perfect. Now we have here the orange and the green. This down here is the orange and the green edge and corner, and we have also the where's the other one? This is over here. Okay, what can we do? Well, we bring this up here. No, orange and green I look for. Where's orange and green? No. This is over here. Okay. Yes, I should have seen that before. We can here make something else. That is important to know that there's another method which is often applicable. And now we have here the orange and the green color. And we can insert this in this position, and now it is in here. These are the two main methods how to insert the colors in this column with this border and this corner cube. Okay, we have here now a slight problem, not really difficult, but we have to solve it somehow. And I see now that we can make this way. So we have here the blue and red, and over here the blue and red. This can be inserted here, and so we have finished the both lower planes. Well, now we see here that we have here, and our next goal is, I should say, to bring up the yellow color to the top, and we have here already yellow in this three, the center and these two borders, and they are not yet in any order concerning this year, and we will not really be very careful about this. We make it in this or another simple way. Well, we can do here a method, and this is now a sequence. You have to learn how to change these two colors, this and this, and bring them around in such a way, we can also do it here, bring them around in such a way that this one goes here, this one goes here, and this one goes here. And those two are turned. This you have to see, and then to learn the sequence. This is this one. You see, we are now ready with the corners of this cross here, and we the borders of this cross here, and we now only have to put the other outer cubes, the other edge cubes or corner cubes into the right position. And there are several possibilities. This is now another sequence you have to learn. That is this one. This puts this cube in this corner and turns it around so that upper side becomes the yellow one. And yes, then we have, of course, one corner correct, namely this one over there. And the other method is now to put this over there. That is, we do exactly the same view. It's mirrored to the one I've made even assessed, and now we can do this in that way. And then we are already finished. We had now, they show here 109 moves and 4:16 minutes, 4 minutes 16 seconds. That are not good values, but I didn't make it for I didn't make it on speed, and wasn't very carefully in the moves that I made. But you see the method how we can do this, namely that we prepare at first both lower planes, this one, and this one. And then we have to use that are already only 2 and 3 or 4 sequences, and have to use some sequences to make ready the upper plane, the upper side, and that is almost already the whole story. You know that you can take one of these methods to prepare the upper side. Here we have something, for example, in this range here, we have the turn of the 3 corners. Here we have the turn of these 3 borders here. Here we have the exchange of borders, and here the exchange of corner of other borders, and here the exchange of corners that we can all do, and here even a mixture of that. And if you would know all these methods, I do not recommend to do this, but if you would know could know all these methods, then you can, with a very minimum number of moves, solve this all. If we have a more systematic way, we use only, let me get this away again, we use normally only let me write this here, this method, and we have here the symmetric method, this here, and we use only a method that changes this here, that changes the 2 sides in this sequence here, and some others that you will find out when you try to solve this. Yes, this method here is also used. This above here, these or these here, it looks like a little bit different. And we do not have to learn all the other methods, only some that we really need, and then you can, with a little number of effort, can you then really solve the problem. This will not be optimal, but it is a solution, and that is more than you usually have if you start with this. Okay, that is all what I wanted to say, and I hope you can now try to learn to solve a standard cube.